Hey, what's going on? It's McCabe from the Afternoon Mix and also co-host of the Mix New Music Club podcast. And recently I had a chance to catch up with pop singer Tate McRae backstage at the Riviera Theater. And she has been busy working with super producer Ryan Tedder of One Republic. We also get details on when we can expect her new album. And she talks about her latest single, Greedy. Check it out now. It's Tate McRae on the Mix New Music Club podcast. It's McCabe from the Afternoon Mix, and today we are backstage at the Riviera Theater with singer-songwriter Tate McRae. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for being here and taking the time, because this is night number one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is crazy. So, I mean, take us back. Like, how long do you have to plan for your tour?
Well, it takes a lot of prep internally, like creatively, design-wise, merch-wise, show-wise, like order, a lot of planning and listening through to see what feels the best show-wise. But then we only had 1 week of rehearsals and got the whole thing together, which was so fun.
So far, you guys have had 1 week of rehearsals?
Yeah.
That's insane. You guys are on tour, what, through October for the most part?
Yeah.
So, I mean, is that like just every day you guys are dancing, singing? Like, do you have a whole routine?
Yeah, we have specific warm-ups and places I need to go on the stage and moments in the show. So I guess we'll have to see tonight. But it's a fun one. It's a very fun show to like play. Yeah.
And leading up to this moment, I mean, have you been able to enjoy your summer? Obviously, working on new music. I want to talk about the single, Greedy. But yeah, I mean, have you had time to like enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I definitely take time to like take a little. I mean, I'm a workhorse, so like I love being in the studio. I like just if I'm sitting at home, I'm like I should be at the studio.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like I went home for a couple weeks back to Canada, which was really nice, and then started just getting into like finishing up songs and getting ready for tour and everything. I
like how, you have been writing music, you're getting ready for tour, and other people around your age, I would say, are like gearing up for college.
Yeah.
Getting ready for school. Your brother is also, he's going to college and he plays hockey.
Yeah.
Is there any inspiration behind some new merch from the hockey?
Of course. I mean, I'm from Canada, so I have to watch hockey. But I honestly just I own so many jerseys. Every time I come to a different city, they always give me jerseys.
Okay.
I love a hockey jersey, and so I just brought the idea up to my fans one time, and I was like, oh, it'd be funny if I did like a hockey jersey. And they've been like harping on me for like months to like get this jersey out, so we finally made it.
I feel like you have to like come at it full throttle if you're going to be from Canada and then design like a hockey jersey.
Yeah, it's funny. It's just like cool. It has like my name on it and the number, and it's really cool. I definitely took inspiration from Canada. I feel like I'm proud to be from there, and as I'm getting older, I'm like, I need to like go back to my roots a little bit.
Well, I mean, now you've been working hard. Congratulations on the new single, Greedy, which I've just heard, and it kind of has this like really cool, almost like end of summer vibe, to it. It's just like one of those songs you can put on, I feel like, at a party, and everyone just kind of like gets into. Take us back to like writing this song. You're very personal when it comes to music, so is this like another part of you when writing this song? Yeah,
this one was like a very playful song for me. I feel like I came in, I just wrote for a week with like these producers and writers, and the last day they're like, what do you want to do? We've done so much the same thing, and I'm like, can we just make a crazy beat and just like see what we do? Let's just like throw whatever hits the wall and see whatever sticks. And so we just started like rapping over it and like writing and freestyling, and we started writing about like just like a guy hitting on you at a bar, and this like whole concept of just like woman empowerment, and over like a really fun beat that I can dance to. So it was an easy, like really playful process.
How long does it take you guys to write us? Was this like a songwriting camp?
It was me, this so talented, Ryan Tedder, Amy Allen.
Oh, Ryan Tedder. Just throwing it out there. Just, this one dude, Ryan Tedder, One Republic.
I was writing with Tedder for a week, and he's like obviously a genius.
Oh, big time.
So he like pulled out, he was like, made this like old 2000s type beat, and he was like, this would be sick if we could write over this. And so we just started doing melodies and lyrics, and it was fun.
Have you worked with him before?
Yeah.
Does he have like a lot of, just either cool stories or words of wisdom to you as a young singer-songwriter?
Tedder has done everything.
Yeah.
He is the most talented man ever. Obviously, he like travels and performs all the time, but then writes like the biggest songs you can like ever name. Mm-hmm. He's just like a very one of a kind person, and so I feel like very grateful to work with him. And he's also just like the coolest cool dude too.
You picked the right people to work with. Now with Greedy, is this a part of like a bigger project for you? Is this going to be like a part of like a sophomore album that we've been working on?
I'm writing an album right now, finishing up, putting tweaks in, and I'm really excited with how it's turning out.
So when you're like this far in, do you have all the songs for the most part done?
I mean, it's so hard because I've probably written about 75 songs this year. So to narrow it down is so difficult. Production is always like the last thing that happens because if the song isn't good, stripped down, it's probably not a good song.
Right.
So you kind of have to like hear it in its like bare state, and then the production comes last. So a lot of my songs are like 60% done, and then you just put a little finessing on it.
Yeah, but again, when you have like 75 possible songs and you have to have an album, it's like choosing your babies, like your favorite ones. So how do you kind of choose, and is there like a story or a theme behind the album that you want to do?
Yeah, it's definitely shaping up to a theme of my last year, just relationships I went through. I feel like all my albums kind of represent just like very much that moment in time where I'm at mentally and in life. But yeah, narrowing it down is so hard. I just play it for my friends and be like, which one is like sticks the best? Which one, you know, you always want some sort of reaction, whether they're like crying or dancing or moving, and if they're not saying anything, it's probably not a good sign. I was going to say, like, it's great that you can bounce it off your friends. Are your friends as honest as possible? If there is a song, honest.
If you're super excited about a song, can they be like, look, no, we're just not feeling this one?
Oh my gosh. Like, so honest.
That's great.
Like, which is so great. But sometimes I'll be like, oh, look at this song I wrote today. Like, it's so personal and it's about blah, 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 blah. And they're like, it's awful. I'm like, okay, noted.
This being like night one here, do you have like an entourage of people that are starting off the tour with you, or maybe with you the entire time?
At this tour, I don't actually have a lot of friends with me. It's kind of just like me going solo for the next 6 weeks. Because all my friends are so talented and they're so busy. Like, we are just off in every different country at different times. So it's hard to pin us all down in one group.
Well, it's good to be busy, and congratulations on the new single, Greedy. And then when can we expect possible sophomore album? Would this be something in 2024 that we're looking at?
2024, for sure.
Yeah, you're like, not this year. Like, I have a tour to get to.
Yeah, we got to finish the tour first.
I want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk with 101.9 The Mix. And again, very excited about Greedy, which is out now.
Thank you so much.